Okay, so I'm looking at this video, or this little replay file of you and Sir Gallifrey? Yeah, okay, yeah. I know that guy. I'm watching your game with this. I was trying to load the Nasus one you wanted me to see, but it's having trouble loading. So is the Warwick one. I'm not sure that one's going to work. While I like this file format for a few things, it does have problems with being buggy. Because this obviously isn't an officially sponsored LOL thing. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. No one's going to be like, oh, you're not allowed to use that. But,
Welcome to Summoner's
it is buggy still, because it's made by, like, 3 dudes. But it does have a couple cool things. Like, obviously, I'm able to look around the map now. I can see y'all bot with little LeBron James over here. And he went Katarina, which I respect. I usually go with the boot and 4 potions, I think it is, at the start. He seems to have gone the Doran's shield, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But against someone like Galio, where you're constantly having to dodge their little skill shots, I definitely would have started with the boots. Because as Katarina, your goal is basically to survive until level 6. So the boots will help you dodge, and the potions will help keep you alive. So right now I'm just mixing up the order to get everyone where they need to go. And they seem to have an ADC brand, so that's fun. What's up with that? Let me click on him so I can see his stats. Okay, Brand. He's got 9 AP. I don't know why. Maybe. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, some early aggression coming out right here. Both of these people are dumb. Or, not you, Sir Gallifrey. I would never say that about you, but I mean, there's no point in doing any of that, because, obviously neither of you can kill the other at level 1, and all you're doing is baiting out a possibility of getting ganked early on. If they all wanted to cheese. Okay, so I'm watching bot lane. And let's see what you started with. You started with Targon and the Green Ward. I still recommend putting the Pink Ward in that bush, the tri-bush right over there, rather than the Green Ward. The Green Ward is okay, but the Pink Ward on this side is just such a huge advantage. You'll always know that no one's going to come through that tri-bush. I like that it uses that proc right at the start. That was good, because it lets you keep recharging, so you get more use out of it. I don't know why they have an ADC brand. This is like the worst lane in history. But not according to Lucian. Lucian thinks it's OP. Getting CS. He's not horrible at it. Lucian, yeah. That was a good engage at the level 2 power spike. And yeah, that was really good on you. The only thing is, you know, they just have such a shitty lane. There's nothing they can do. Lisa in with the Mad Blaze. What's going on up top? And get fucked. Why did he waste his ignite? Okay. Then Zhao took exhaust and ignite. He's looking for blood. Now see, if I were the jungler, like especially Hecarim, that's just a free gank every time he walks out to the middle of lane. Like Hecarim can just run around this way, bop, tackle that nigga into Jax, and it's free food every time. Alright, and Sir Gallifrey is pretty pushed out. I'm gonna just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he knew where Lee Sin was. So he wasn't worried about going up there. Dropping that disrespect. Get fucked, Galio. Oh, Galio doesn't like that. Doesn't like that at all. Okay. Zin's out getting a ton of free farm top. Nothing's happening bottom because it's got fucking ADC brand. I don't know why anyone would ever do that. I mean, I see his name, but still, it's bad. That ain't good. Rest in peace, Soraka. Does he have? Okay. I want to know what happened mid, but it glitches out if I try to rewind. But yeah, their lane is just fucked because they took like the dumbest possible combination of champions. I don't know why anyone would do that. So yeah, they're kind of fucked. I mean, your engages have been good. Don't get me wrong about that, because like that level 2 power spike, definitely when you should have gone in. Especially because Lucian has like the best level 2 power spike out of like any ADC except maybe like Win or Draven. But he's probably a little more than both of those actually. So he's super strong early on, you're super strong early on, and it was just a good engage. But they have no way of dealing with that because they're playing as like the dumbest champions for this ever. Let's see what's going on mid. Galio, we're getting spooked. Doesn't know where she's gonna be. Getting hard juked. Yeah, Galio's like a hard counter with Katarina. There's no reason that she should be able to survive in this lane. She's gonna go in, hold it, boom. There you go. That was pretty obvious. Galio should have. Well, okay, he ignited, so it's not a complete loss, but that was obviously coming. And if he had just backed off, then he could have thrown a Q and ignite, and it would have been over. And he wouldn't have died. But he did die because he's a dumb fuck. Hold those out. This Lucian cannot dodge those to save his life, but it doesn't matter because it's Brand's building AD. Don't build support Brand, kids. Don't let your friends or your family build support Brand or AD Brand. Don't do it. That's like ADC Swain. It's like you could have a complete monster, but instead you chose garbage. What's going on at top? The no skill champion fight. Although Xin Zhao's slightly harder than Jax. Get the fuck out of there, Jax. I hate Jax, man. Fuck him. Alright, let's see what's going on mid. Not a whole hell of a lot. Katarina's got kill. Galio has nothing but fear. He's just super afraid right now. Nothing he can do. Oh, he can do more than that. Holy shit. Come on, Galio. I believe in you. Okay, Xin Zhao is bullying the hell out of Jax. But see, he doesn't have flash, so Hecarim comes up, bam, and then there's no way he can get out because he has no flash. But Jax gets dumb as shit and dies to him. Okay, that could have just been a good engage if Jax had just left, but instead he stuck around to make the trade. And bot lane. The really fed, really actually good lane versus the special Down syndrome lane. They're special, but they like to have fun. And at the end of the day, isn't that all that matters? Not really. It's building AP Brand matters more than that. He's building a fucking square up mana. Holy shit. Fuck you, ADC Brand. I was about to ask if this was ranked, but I know it's not because I see that you're a Crozul, so you're on your Smurf. But because this guy's name is Brand, please, and he has a skin, I'm gonna assume he knows that Brand is supposed to be mid. But guess what? He doesn't work at all bot lane. Except for support. And that's horrifying. Okay. And then this is the most aggressive counter jungling Lee Sin in the world. And this Hecarim just doesn't know how to handle it. Hecarim he knew when red was going to respawn, so he should have been on top of that shit. And he also should have warded it probably. Lee Sin is warding all over. The blind man can see more than Hecarim can. And that's pretty ridiculous. But look, you've got your ward there, so you knew what was up. Lee Sin in this dragon solo. What a beast. He's the hero that the red team needs, but not the one it deserves. There's that little Brand, fuck him up. What's going on up here? Okay, so the flashless Xin Zhao is gonna get ganked and probably gonna die. Maybe not though, if he dies this well. Jack's sticking around because he's greedy and he wants to KS Katarina. Okay. Yeah, don't always take flash. Until you hit, like, when you hit diamond, you're qualified to choose other spells instead of flash, but by then you'll know not to. I'm not saying you don't know, but this is Xin Zhao doesn't know. They're diving. They have fucking no damage. Brand building carry. There's nothing they can do. Okay, you died. You probably could have just kept walking up and everybody would have been fine. But instead, that went pretty badly. I mean, 2 for 2. Maybe Lucian will get got. You're gonna get got. Lee Sin's on the case. Yeah, the best skill shot in the US. Get wrecked, Lucian. Okay. Katarina doing Katarina things. She's rushing Azanya's. Now, I wouldn't do that, especially against a Galio. That's kind of bad, actually. She's rushing Azanya's specifically because it gives more AP, and it's just like, Zanya's is good on Katarina because it lets her make more plays. And that's true, but early on versus Galio, Galio is always going to deal bad because he gets damage based on how much magic resist he has. That's his passive. So, the Haunting Guise will give you actual magic penetration, so you'll actually get more damage from getting that than building shit, rather than just rushing a needlessly large rod. Her damage against Galio is going to start to fall off if he ever finishes that. Let's see. There's the brand. Coming in hot. Coming in hot, and you're going to get got. Oh, but they're turning around. Yeah, support brand, or ADC brand, weak as shit. Like, there's... Okay, that was a balls deep engage, but you got him. He died, but sometimes you gotta establish dominance. That's what you did. You made him praise the sun. Alright, in top lane, Inzao, wrecking shit. Rushing that Blade of the Rune King. I like that. I like that. I don't know why he went ahead and got this amplifying foam. I guess he's trying to get a Triforce and a Blade of the Rune King, but he can't make up his mind. Mid lane, Katarina's super greedy right now. She should not be going in on this. She doesn't know where Leona is, but he knows where she is. He can smell her, and then she's gonna die if he can do anything else. Yep, and that was just a mistake on Katarina's part. She was way overextended with no wards. Hecarim he's like, I can counter jungle this Lee Sin because he counter jungle me, but Lee Sin's better than he is. Trying to 1v1 him for whatever reason. Get kicked away. Get fucking away. Lee Sin doing Lee Sin things. He may be blind, but even he can see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Horse running out of there. Ain't shit to do. And bot lane, it's just a free stomp. Lucian's 312. Support brand has, or ADC brand. I don't know why I keep calling him support. Maybe that's because where he's supposed to be. Other than mid lane, at least. Anyway, there's nothing they can do. There's no reason to build it, other than to just be funny. Okay, you went a little deep again, and Lucian's not on the same page. See how he's focusing Chokar right now? If he had just focused Brand, that would have just been a kill. Possibly. Soraka might have been able to heal him through it, but I doubt it. But that's what I'm talking about with focusing. Or even just focus the same guy first step, and then focus the ADC. Lucian going a little greedy here. Brian could have turned that around probably. Especially because Soraka's there. Mid lane, Katarina's damage is starting to fall off a little bit. But he went fucking Zanya? Why is he going for a Seeker's On Guard? Look at this passive, okay? His passive is 50% of his total magic resist is converted to ability power. He gets damage from building defense. And he built the wrong fucking defense. Holy shit, why doesn't he have an Abyssal Scepter? That would be perfect. And now he's fucked. Yeah. You deserve that, guy. Get wrecked. Like, he needs an Abyssal Scepter right now. It gives him damage, magic penetration, and defense. It's the perfect item on Galio. That. But he isn't buying it because he wants his honor. Because he wants to be like big man Katarina over here. These item builds are just not great. The Hecarim with the Juggernaut is okay, but on Hecarim, like, I like the Juggernaut enchantment. It's good. It's really good if you're building. Hecarim's one of those that the warrior enchantment is kind of necessary. And Lucian going deep, even though it's impossible for him to get anything out of that. Like, it's a little thing, but he just should have realized way sooner that was going. But, I mean, obviously it didn't cost him anything but time. But, you know, it just shows that he really doesn't fully understand how the game works if he's not able to tell instantly that that's what's going on. Hecarim sitting on a ward, waiting for Lee Sin to come and showing anything close to him. But he's probably going to hold out there. Maybe. Yep, there's the Brand gets fucked because he's not paying attention. Lee Sin coming in to try to do something. They don't know what's going on. They're unaware that you two are behind them. So they're not paying any attention to anybody. Lee Sin going to try and cut off this Katarina, which is the best move so far. The other two ran directly at her, which she has a Sunpo. Now she's dead, unless you can chunk her away. Lee Sin trying his damnedest to carry. He actually seems okay. And then he's probably go for that dragon, but instead he wants this red buff. Yeah, and he actually paid attention to the ward being around. So that's good. On his part, anyway. Top lane, looking pretty much insane. See how I can check the gold values here? Like, Jax is a full 1,000 gold behind Xin Zhao right now. He's just fucked. That's like almost a sheen. So, you know, he's pretty far behind. Lee Sin is stomping the hell out of everybody. He's the most fed guy right now, closely followed by Katarina, but he also didn't feed anybody, and Katarina did. Katarina died 3 times, which is not good. Not good at all. And also Lee Sin got a dragon, so he's probably the MVP right now. You bot lane, you have slightly more gold than Soraka, and Lucian has much more gold than ADC Brand because he actually picked an ADC, so he can actually kill Brand. But Xin Zhao is also trying to do some work. Okay, this is a risky ass Baron call because you didn't know that Galio would be, and you knew that Lucian was being, and you're sitting on top of the board because you have a clear. Right now they're too nervous to go in, but if all 4 of them had been there, then they would have been able to just fuck all y'all. But there goes Brand. What a baddie. Get out of there. Get out of there, kid. And as a matter of respect, you should always take Ignite on Brand, just because, you know, he's made of fire. It's like not getting the Locket of the Iron Solari on Leona, you know? It's like it's a matter of pride. Brand trying to be a big man, which would have worked if he had gone full AP. If he had just got an AP carry bot, he would have been in a better situation than he is now. Instead, he's missing everything, about to get double killed by Katarina. Oh no, she's done him now. Galio though, Galio, please.
Blue team triple kill.
Lee Sin coming in for the cleanup, that's a double at least. And that's gonna be a triple. Unless Force smartens up and realizes he's out of mana. Are you serious right there? Watch your mana. Hecarim. Have some self-respect. Yeah, yeah, you should have realized that 15 seconds ago. You dumb shit. Okay, see, that just your Hecarim's retarded, and he keeps trying to prove that he's better than Lee, but he's just garbage. And Lee's okay. Let's see what you're up to. Chilling in base. I respect it. Don't understand it, but I respect it. What do you got? You're rushing that Frozen Heart. Not what I would get in this game. In this game, like, not that you have any chance of losing this game. Why? Because of the ADC Brand. But notice that the only one on their team who there are 2 people who are really reliant on attack speed right now. There's the ADC Brand, and who gives a fuck about ADC Brand, right? So okay, it's not really gonna shut him down. Lee Sin, most of his abilities are gonna or damage is gonna come from his abilities. His attack speed is important, but not crucial. So it's not really gonna shut him down either. The only one that's gonna be really working to shut down him is down. He gets an attack speed. A Locket of the Iron Solari, on the other hand, would prevent Galio from doing damage. Why did she cancel her ultimate? Katarina, please. Okay, it would stop. Anyway, it would stop Galio's damage. It would stop Brand's damage, because most of his damage, because he's retarded and real KD, most of his damage would still be coming from his auto attacks, or I mean from his passive and abilities. Because ADC Brand is bad, and he's throwing away a lot of gold on ADI. See how he's having to use abilities to clear? It's because his abilities do more damage than his auto attacks, even though he built AD. So your Locket would shut down 3 people, whereas a Frozen Heart would shut down 1. I would definitely go for the Locket instead. But, you know, it's not crippling. You know, like, There's really, they have an ADC brand. They always lose. Like, and I don't know what the fuck he's building. Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Okay, so he wants to use his abilities. But if you want to rely on your abilities, then why are you building ADC brand? You dumb shit. Okay. There's Lucian. Getting Krug's top lane. Don't know why. You're the only one defending mid. This guy, he's out for blood with his red belt. This is what he wants. Okay, you're just chilling mid. Waiting to see what goes down. Now Hecarim's coming in, and you were not one. They had 2 people coming up right behind them, and Katarina right there. You could have made that a double kill. Yeah, that's okay. You just gotta work on your map awareness, because they were right there coming around. And then Gallifrey going too deep. He should not be going too deep. He doesn't know where the rest of them are. But fortunately, they are in your jungle and in your bot lane. So it works out okay, but that was really greedy, and he face checked to do that. That was another face check. Yeah. You don't want to keep it. And that's a shutdown. Probably. Get outplayed. You can still catch him. It's not like he's... You can still catch him. Okay, there you go. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. That's a jump, or a Q to the Hecarim, and then jump to the other minion, I'm guessing. No. Just did that one first, which means he's dead. Rip. Sweet prince. Ah, no grop for you. This Soraka heals. Soraka passive OP. If Hecarim had just activated his W while he was running at least in, it would have killed him. But he didn't, because he's dumb. ADC Brand, having a farm using his abilities. That's why you build it. No, you don't build it. It's dumb. It's dumb as shit. I guess she's going for a Void Staff. I would have gone for an Abyssal Scepter to lower Galio's magic resist. Like, I mean, the magic pen lets you get through his magic resist, but you're actively reducing his damage if you're nearby him with an Abyssal Scepter, because it lowers his magic resist, which lowers his passive damage. It's not by a whole lot, but still, it's something. And also, she's super swift. Hecarim coming in kinda with the Leona ultimate, and totally with the E. That's okay, I just would have waited a little to get closer. Oh, Soraka. Saying get the fuck out of here, the horse. He dead. Holy fuck, he's good. Yeah, he's the only one right here on their team who really knows what he's doing. My game is skipping around. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that solid 25 frames per second. This is so bad. It's like watching a slideshow. I don't know why it's doing this all of a sudden. I'm gonna alt-tab really fast to see if it works. Okay, so I just alt-tab to... I just alt-tab to fix whatever that lag problem was. Well, I think it did, but like I think I'm like 10 or so seconds behind, so I missed that whole dragon thing. But, you know, Lee Sin's just, he's actually paying attention to his jungle timers. So what are you gonna do? I'm missing this display at the bottom. There we go. Everyone's still in order, that's good. Okay, let's see what this Xin Zhao is doing. He's trying to be a big man. He's trying to kill this Lucian. Lucian should just be able to kite him, but he's not paying attention. There he goes, he's running away. And Xin Zhao cannot make up his mind whether or not he wants to go in on that, and decides to settle for 22 gold instead. He could just go kill that Jax, but he don't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it. Xin Zhao building hybrid. Oh my gosh. He's got a fucking gunblade. Oh. That makes me cry. I'm so unhappy with that price. Or with that purchase. Why would you buy that? Why would anyone buy that? Fucking get him. Get him. Oh shit, he doesn't give a fuck about that. Heckering Wolf. Not even scared. Nothing scared of Xin Zhao. He doesn't afraid of anything. This slideshow frame rate. I don't know what's going on with this. I might have to alt-tab to try again, because this is down to 7 frames per second, which, is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna alt-tab really fast. Okay, I mean, that seems to have slightly helped. I don't know how much, but slightly. At least Sin is nice. So far, you haven't done a whole heck of a lot. You've been there for a few engages, you've missed a couple too. But so far, you're just being pretty solidly on a... Not a whole lot to critique there. You gotta work on your map awareness a little bit would be the #1 thing. Because like I said, there was that time when they were running down here and then came over here to gank whoever was in mid and you just weren't paying attention, you were over here. And I don't know if you're lagging or anything because I'm playing with no audio of you because obviously it's a replay file. But yeah, from just looking at this, it would just look like map awareness needs to be improved a little bit. Okay, they're looking at dragon, but it's gone. It's gonna be down for like another several minutes. But y'all standing in that bush, I don't know why. I don't know why you would think that's a good idea. See, that was just dumb. That was really, really next level dumb, is what that was. Okay, so they were counting on, you know, doing some instant Katarina assassination on, like, Brand and Soraka, right? But the problem is, all Galio has to do is press R, and then they get, like, 6 seconds of being able to beat the shit out of you. It's guaranteed you can't win that fight. But they didn't think about that. They just decided to have big dicks. Instead, they got big dicks in their mouth, because they got raped. Kuroko Kuro Neko. Yeah, right, Galio. That's that there. That's what he's doing. You're trying to steal for Jax. He doesn't really need it though. He was out. It was solid. A solid team fight. I wish I could rewind to look at it a bit more closely. But basically, your positioning was fine. The main issue with that was that Lucian got super tunnel vision on one guy and actually dashed forward from like here to here into the middle of everybody. And that was just his bad. You came in to try to peel for Jax, which was fine. You didn't do anything stellar, but you didn't do anything wrong either. The one who fucked that up was Lucian. I don't know why it's doing this. It seems to work for a little bit at a time. Maybe if I put it on just directed camera. Let's see. So you managed to catch him out. No, that didn't help at all. We're down to 1 frame per second. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Alt. If we go. Alright, it's going back up to where it's 6. No, this is. I'm gonna have to alt-tab again. Okay, I'm missing a bunch of the team fights because I keep having to alt-tab. He finally goes down. I wish I could see it because I see you got an assist, and I didn't know if that was you. Hey, you actually did. You went for the Aegis of the Legion before the Frozen Heart. You seem to realize halfway through that you probably need the other. That's good, I'm impressed. Kuroko Kuroneko. I hate you all. Lee Sin probably a little salty. Yeah, we've got Kuroko Kuroneko over here with hardcore Kuroko. See what I'm talking about? I could 1v5 you. Save the turret? No, you can't. You're dumb fuck. You can't save the turret 1v5. Even though they're low, you're just even though you're at full health, you're just gonna get CC locked to death. And that's what happened. What he didn't know was gonna happen. But he does. Sir Gallifrey is way overstaying right now. He should not be out this far. So obviously Lee Sin's walking around. And then he's backing in the Wraith camp? Yeah, you deserve to die there. Sorry dude, you're my friend, but you done goofed. You done goofed. He should have left a long ass time ago. I don't know why he stayed in the jungle, Katarina. Now they're all going mid. A good idea, they can probably rush that tower before anyone even shows up. Especially because they have their ADC, quote unquote, there already.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. No, it's probably because they saw Hecarim in red. That makes sense. It's because Lee Sin is so aggressively boarding the jungle. They know that they can have free. And there goes my FBF. I'm gonna have to keep going. We're cutting out. Ultimate video. Yep, here we are again a few seconds later. I'm just gonna compile all these so it'll look fine, I think. There'll just be like those 5-second gaps or so between. So yeah, they got Baron. We probably, yeah, it's just because Lee Sin is doing a hell of a job warding this map. See how much vision they have in there? Y'all have a decent amount of vision too, but it's basically just your effort. Your pink is still there on the bottom tribal. And it's Lee Sin aggressively warding his side, or your side, because he knows they're pushing. When you're ahead, you ward the enemy's jungle. When you're behind, you ward your own. And Lee Sin knows that they're ahead, so he's warding your jungle, and it's allowing them to make calls like Baron when you're all alive, and allowing them to be able to pick off stupid horses from top lane. Their natural habitat. Y'all are way overextended. You saw them top, and it's good that you went mid, but if they hit like...